We shared Christmas with the children at an orphanage outside of Moscow. I had no idea that this would be the main reason for my trip. As I entered the orphanage, this little girl walked in front of me and the Holy Spirit said, "This is your child, wait for your cue." The room was electric. These kids were so excited to receive anything, and I was the last person to share my present. I walked across the wooden floor and I got within a few feet of my child, and it was as if I hit an invisible wall. I couldn't move forward. As I looked around, things got even crazier. All the laughter disappeared. I lost all sense of hearing. And as I looked at my child, I heard the God whisper, "When you've done it unto the least of these, my brother, you've done it unto me." Immediately my hearing was restored, and I knelt and gave the child her doll. God put a smile on her face, and he put a smile in my heart. And I knew then that this was the beginning of a lifelong journey of generosity. It's been 32 years since my first trip to Russia. Our heart for generosity has never faded. There were times along the way that the enemy did his best to stop us, but we relied on God's faithfulness to see us through. Have you ever met an unhappy, generous person? I never have. I mean, there is a joy that emanates from those people where it's like, you know what, I don't know what you got, but I'd like to have it. My great-grandfather immigrated from Odessa, Ukraine, which was southern Russia at that time. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool to see the country where my great-grandfather came from? I had no clue what God had in store. The reason we came to this church 3 years ago is because of missions. Psalm 4:7 says, "God has put a joy in my heart that's greater than one who has an abundant harvest of grain and new wine." That is our joy, and we want to share it with other people. I knew that this was the beginning of something fantastic. And when I came home, my wife had a banner on the garage door saying, "Welcome home." And I thought, you know what? This is what heaven's going to be like. Welcome home. And in my wildest dreams, I never believed that we'd ever give more in our retirement years than we've given when I was working. Pastor Salem, he's still on TV on Sunday mornings, First Baptist Church Aberdeen, was maybe my best friend. And I sat with him one day and I said, "Pastor," I said, "what would it be like to give 90% of your income away?" You know what? It would take a lot of faith, trust in God. We said, "It's been done before. It's probably possible again," right? Wow. What an opportunity we had to pursue that and accomplish that in our retirement years, not in our working years. But that's God's grace. I have a box of our sponsored children. We have 249 sponsored children. And every day I go through that box with their picture and I get to pray for them. And that is fun. I mean, to see them, and for most of them, I get to see it when I go on my trips, to see them grow. To have one little girl say, "You know what? You are like my grandparents." And I mean, how blessed is that? When we're looking at financial generosity and 2,300 scriptures on money, I tell people, do you think Jesus was concerned about this? More verses on money and possessions than faith, love, hope, heaven, hell combined. That's 1,500 verses, 2,300 on money. We should tithe their time, we should tithe their talent, we should tithe their treasure, we should tithe their touch. My name is Gerald, and you cannot outgive God, but it's sure fun try.